But you know,
We them boys. We them boys. We making noise. We them boys. We them boys. We making noise. We them boys. Pop a bottle. If you suck it, swallow. Smell that marijuana, they gon' follow. Throwing money on her like she won a lotto. Pussy must be serious. Holla, scared of high school, face your fears. Holla.
so Spanish finally returned to Tenochtitlan. Now, but first, before we get started, at least focusing on the battle, I want to let you know that the Spanish left something behind the first time they arrived at the city that the Spanish didn't even know about, and the Aztecs were going to soon find out about. And that was disease. European diseases, to be exact. Something that didn't exist here in the Americas. So something the Aztecs had absolutely no immunity to. Meaning, if they get it, they fucking die at a high fucking rate. So anyway, this is going to heavily diminish the Aztecs, who had anywhere numbering in the city, like I said, maybe 300 to 500,000 people. With this disease coming through, killing off possibly a third, a quarter, maybe up to 50%, still leaving a few 100,000 behind, but still devastating to them. But either way, they're going to fucking fight hard. One of the first battles is the battle of Tlaxcapan. Tlacopan. All right. Now this battle, the Spanish decided, fuck it, they just hit the causeways. They bum rush them, right? And what happens? The Aztecs show up on all sides, on their little boats, on their canoes. I mean, just fucking up. And plus, the Spanish, the horses didn't work as well as the Spanish thought they were. So a combination of being caught off guard with all the, being hit by all directions from the boats. The horses didn't work well. The causeways, they're kind of, narrow. So the Spanish didn't do very well. They got pushed back. But from there on out, after the next few weeks, it's gonna be back and forth. Spanish are gonna be winning. The Aztecs are winning, but it's pretty much back and forth. It's pretty much a truth, not a truth. Uh, 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 null and void. Neither one's winning. But what is happening, supposedly, at night, according to the Spanish, they could hear their comrades, the Spanish that were captured by the Aztecs, they can hear them being tortured. You know? Another thing is, supposedly the Aztecs would catapult and toss the heads of the Spanish that were tortured and sacrificed, and toss them into the Spanish camps at night, freak the Spanish out. But then we eventually get to the Aztecs' last stand. By now, the Aztecs had, you know, uh, chosen a new leader, Gahutamec, Tomok, right? This motherfucker here. And this is kind of a last stance for the Aztecs. They're kind of near the center of the city. The Spanish and their allies. I forgot to mention that Spanish brought with them about 30,000 of their allies, or even more. And they just fucking annihilate the Aztecs. It's fucking over. By now, you got people running for their lives, grabbing anything they can, trying to get the fuck out of the city, rolling the fuck out of the fucking, getting the fuck out of that fucking island, that island of death. And